Oh, we got some action. All right, now we know that's working.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight. One, two, three, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Switch on. Switch on. That's a tap.
Do your business. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Right.
And back.
That's it. Break mentally. Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're betting.
Okay, I'm hit.
Back. Come to me.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to go back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just boxing. Just
Great work, I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
win the round. Alright? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Don't give him no free shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Good for fight. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, first minute, stick on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take what?
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots.
Come on, get this boxing back together. Right, let's go.
Stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Then you win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Round. Don't be looking at for one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take...
Let's go.
His head's gonna go.
Got to stay focused now.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe, breathe. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your...
Just be smart. Just
Let's fight.
Good shot. Good shot. He's gone. He's gone.
take the count. the job. He was close to this fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now, it's a tough fight, and he's going to be...
Great round. Now relax.
This minute, stick around the jab, and then start gathering your pace and
Your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about...
need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics.
Let's do it.
Don't worry about the round. Take a knee. Switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. But man,
Boxing back together.
Let's do it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
That was some bullshit, man. Just knock this motherfucker down. He shouldn't even last this long. It's some bullshit. Told y'all it's some bullshit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
So you gotta be careful on this shit. They won't count that 8th round. You'll be fucked over, so you just gotta play 7 and fight the 8th.
You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. When your idols become your rivals, has a funny way of making you pick up the Bible. I've been hustling for the longest, the money's vital. Late night in the casino, I watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant the strallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Deontay.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, you know...
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Can't land that jab. The hook scores. Didn't land that jab. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack you or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Lucky that hook didn't score. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Missing with the left hook. They are giving us a high-tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in...
And there's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses of comeback.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. That jab had to hurt. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get at it.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. That hook just can't find the target. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Hook misses. Big whiff with the right hook. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And the bronze bomber goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have?
resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the draw.
Great round now.
Here we go to the fourth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being... Did you see that? And Deontay Wilder... Oh, no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like? Oh, wait a minute! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
Good work. Good defense. Good defense.
A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Beautiful counter shot. Swinging him at final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
And they were...
There's the bell to start round 5. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a golfer. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Hold it right there. Muhammad Ali in.
8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
On to the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That hook was off target. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When he lets the shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Bombs away! Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
That jab slip.
There's the bell to start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket him.
The jab doesn't quite connect.
Thought he was up out of there.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it. You can do it again.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever...
There's the bell to start round 8. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Nobody home with that hook. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Hold that thought! Oh, and down goes Wilder!
everybody just quits on here, look like, or whatever's going on, what they trying to do. That's why I
You can only take
that's why I be on
and
constant.
this guy wants no more.
Because of this quit. Come on, man.
And that will do it. This fight is over.
your loss.
They have given up.
They don't line out. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When
They looking at my record thinking I'm a bum. Go full early.
Victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, that's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the culture. I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound. Pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound.
I'm literally hanging pieces every single game. I can't do it anymore.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
about time too.
Time for our tail of the tape. Perhaps the greatest heavyweight of all time, the Brown Bomber Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And his opponent, Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
Look at this, these fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Missing with the hook. That hook was off target. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter punch right up the middle. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Didn't land that jab. Hold that thought! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Basics. Sticky with him and go again. Needs to get back out there. Needs to win this round. That's it. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything.
Hard work, he's thinking, he's smart, he won't hold him up.
Don't worry about it.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Flat for the fight. If you're going to dance right there, so you're going to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him on the pressure.
You'd like to see more jabs. Here's a high-tempo show. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. That hook just can't find the target. Shot that much if you're a heavyweight. You get a lot further in life if you can throw combinations. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Bomber goes to the canvas. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, push it up, get on with the job.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back in the action. Swing and a miss with that jab. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Stamina is off the charts. And he scores with the counter. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He misses with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Just when you think you're going to have a... Did you see that? The Brown Bomber in some trouble.
Oh, good shot, good shot.
Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Win this next round.
Just the same again.
Back it. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Only catching air with that hook. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. They used their jab better in this fight. Changes everything, especially in this division. That jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Chop slick.
Come on, you're going back into the fight. You're not expecting.
Just stick a few body shots in there. Just barely.
I've got two boxing back together. Put him back on in this round. The fight's not over yet. You're going to go out there and win this round. You have everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Play from one shot at a time. Set him up. You're taking out. He's ready to go.
Mind that. Get some focus back. Get that jab back. Just box.
You've got to be smart. Otherwise they'll see it and they'll ride it out. Go out there and finish
Come
it.
back and win the round. Right? There's only one round that you've lost.
That's beautiful.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Just stay focused.
Here we go. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Swing and a miss with the jab. And he just missed with that. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Misses with the jab. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Don't care. Go out there.
Okay, I'm happy. Look at him. His work is thinking.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're ready back into the fight.
Don't stop the jab and don't get carried away. Come start the defense and then what you do.
Oh, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on this round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're ready back into it. You're better than this.
Just the same again. Don't change too much.
Basics. Stick your rhythm back and then go again.
The jab's working now. Oh, 1, 2 straight away.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't want to load up. Don't be looking at him one shot at a time. Set him up and take him out.
There's Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Missing with the left uppercut. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin when you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Not a lot of defense here at all. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time in the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Great man, great man. Relax, relax. So just keep him on the end.
Jump back. Just boxing. Be smart.
So start just sticking a few body shots in there. Just bear it for it.
It's only one round that's lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're right back into it. You're better than this, kid.
Come back with us and then what you do.
Stick your rhythm back and go again. Right, let's finish it.
That's smart. same again. Don't change too much.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Jab's working nice.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Great. Now go back to the loader. Don't hit the nothing.
There's talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter. Exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Looking to land the hook. Hook misses. Swing and a miss with the left hook. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Missing with the left uppercut. Perfect counter shot. A swing and a miss with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I love that jab's slick.
So just keep it light. If you don't care, go out there and win this next session.
He said, just stick a few better shots in there. Just bear it.
Get back out there and win the round. Needs to get back out there. Needs to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing.
Just stay focused. Don't get any more finishes.
Go back and win the round. Right? There's only one round that you've won.
Yeah, two straight in the middle. Listen, great work. Stay focused.
Get focused. Get your mind to the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Load it. Don't hit them every one shot at a time.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You've got to be smart. Otherwise, they'll see it and they'll ride it. Go out there and finish it.
Round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Right hook just missed. Can't find a home for that jab. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you.
Stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Joe Louis in trouble. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
hard. He's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the play. And if he...
Well, I guess he's just... Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. And every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward.
The gentleman of boxing. The greatest.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist and the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. And that hook misses. Nice hook. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punch. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, get him back into this. You're better on this kid. Go.
Good work, that's it.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come it now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is a rematch from their first encounter back in 1972 as Floyd retired in round number 7.
There's many ways to be the fighter. You step in the ring and you know it's your divine right to be there. Your divine right to be the best. Ali was the best at it. He could either intimidate you or talk you out of believing in yourself. And that was what he did with Floyd Patterson. He told to Floyd Patterson to say, this is my destiny. You're just in the way. And Floyd Patterson believed him the first time. Does he believe him? Can he block him out? Can he put his fingers in his ear and say, no, don't listen to him? He's got to get Ali out of his head, because if Ali gets in his head, if there's anybody that is the best at that, it's Muhammad Ali.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Hold that knot! Owen Patterson's dazed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough flash round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he went to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything else in.
It's all offense all the time. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Get the focus back. Get that jacket.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good, man. Good.
Back at it in round 4. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
So much power here. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely got out of there's no way he's going to finish the round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. That could never happen.
A big whiff with the right hook. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Listen, he's smart when you go out there. Take a round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter shot. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Incredible work. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Patterson goes down. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think.
On to the 6th round. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. That left hook doesn't find its target. Just missed with that hook. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Some bruising, heavy shots. A big whiff with the right hook. Patterson's rocked. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
There's the bell to start round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight.
Oh, my God, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble.
Relax.
And right, hold that thought. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? That was the moment.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Swing and a miss with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. after what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... There's the bell to start round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecard. What heart! What? That'll do it. Patterson goes down. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace.
Just wanna run and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh aside again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just get free?
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. The Bronze Bomber, Dion.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out.
How will these two fighters handle?
So here we go. Should be a good one.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man, good. Okay. You let him back into the fight by now. He's winning. That's it there. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Okay, now you're switching on. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching on. You need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
And there's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. They are giving us a high-tempo show. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missed with that hook. The straight right just misses. Bombs away. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just get your breath back.
Better than that. You've been close in this fight, and now you're going to let him...
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry about it.
And what was that? What are you doing? Come on, switch it off. You're getting soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You got to get out there and win this round, kid.
Don't be looking off for one shot at a time. Set him up and we'll take him.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise you'll see it and ride it out.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Now listen, kid, I mean...
Again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. The bell rings and we start the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know it. Nobody could ever get past that jab.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. His stamina is off the chart. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Hook misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good work out there.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Get your mind
missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back into the fight. Great.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe. Breathe.
Good work. Good man, good man. Just...
Okay. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Stay focused. Don't run back into the fight. Don't get...
Come on, you're better than that. Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
Don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Back at it in round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over. He misses with that jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They have no respect for each other's punching power. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Looking to land the hook. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious, and down goes Wilder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
To make or break a fight.
Here we go in the 6th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Missing with the left hook. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. That left hook missed. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Switch off completely. Now listen, kid, I'm smart.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing all right.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Come on, breathe.
Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you still landing.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Don't worry about that one.
Think about the defense.
There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
They know the second they took.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Big shot, and down goes Ali! They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more, try some stick and move. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love to go back out.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got some power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can lift.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Holding nothing back here in the round. Needs to put some combination work together. One. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Another win, another unanimous.